I live in a really quiet neighborhood, one of those streets where everyone knows each other. The house next door used to belong to an elderly woman named Mrs. Marta. She lived alone, but she always had her TV on, all day, every day. My living room wall is right next to hers, so I could always hear the soap operas, the talk shows, even the commercials. It was like we shared a wall, but after I got back from a weekend trip, I noticed something strange. Silence. No sound coming from her house at all. I figured she might be visiting her family. But then, around 3:12 a.m. that Wednesday, I woke up to the sound of her TV. Loud. It wasn't just the volume. The sound was off. It was like the voices were warped, twisted, almost as if someone was playing an old VHS tape in reverse, mixing laughter tracks with something darker beneath. The next morning, I saw her son pulling into the driveway. I asked if everything was okay. He looked down and said that Mrs. Marta had passed away that Saturday while I was out of town. Heart attack. He said they only found her body on Monday because the neighbors assumed she was still alive. The TV had been on the whole time. I was already feeling uneasy, but that night was worse. At exactly 3:12 a.m., the TV turned on again. Same warped voices, same eerie laughter, but this time, I heard my name, whispered, faint but clear. Come watch with me. I walked into the living room and pressed my ear against the wall. I swear, Nathan, I heard someone describing my own funeral, the voice said. A man found alone, eyes wide open, fixed on the screen. I didn't move. I didn't sleep. I just sat there until the sound faded and the TV shut off on its own. The next day, I asked her son if the TV was still in the house. He looked confused, said the entire house had been cleared out right after the funeral. There was no TV inside. Very night since, at exactly 3:12 a.m., the sound returns. That same distorted voice, that same laugh track echoing through the wall. And last night, she said something new. Now it's your turn to appear on the screen.